Welcome to the WickerShire project off-grid. My intentions today are to take the snippers and start splitting up that cattle panel that we worked so hard to build and incorporate that onto the trellising system to get our cucumbers, any beans we might have. Something running through the woods. Oh, it was just a bird. So I keep mentioning God's garden, and what that entails is us taking some pumpkins and squash and throwing them out into the woods during the winter when they started to freeze over or got some frost damage. It's growing fairly well. Let you take a look at that. Again, I am not responsible for that garden at all. That's his will, and he'll take care of it. I've got my own stuff to do. Again, I can't tell you whether these are butternut squash or some sort of pumpkin, but you can be rest assured that it is one of them. And you can just see all the seeds that have hit the ground that were not viable. But there's just gotta be, I don't know, 30 plants in that one area. And there's just more and more. So I've got to be careful walking through here. There's a bunch of new ones. I mean, these are just staggered. They're growing over these leaf piles. They're just, look at them all. They're everywhere. Tons and tons of pumpkin starts or butternut squash starts. The butternut squash have decayed down, and they're just piles of seeds everywhere. This one here is closed up. I hand pollinated it. Just want to ensure that I have something. It's another male flower. Not seen any females on that just yet. Just checking out those peppers. They're getting a lot of height on them. Last couple of days they were here, then here. So they're approximately 8 inches tall. There's no buds on them just yet. This is one of the tomatoes. When I planted it, I had like 2 or 3 in the pot, and it's just too many. So I kind of separated it out. Might donate that to Eric and Brittany. Check it on the corn and bean bed. These peppers are getting pretty big. Looks like one of them's getting shaded out. I'm gonna have to move them. Little pinhole, there's some damage on them. Not too much. This is one of the starts. There's another pepper coming behind those. Really wish I had this stuff labeled. And I think Christy agrees with me that these are tomatillos. It sure does look like them. They are getting hit by the flea beetles. The eggplants are getting hit pretty hard by the flea beetles. Yeah, when I see damage like that, it's usually caterpillar or something. Checking on those sunflowers. It's been raining here probably the last couple of days. The Ford hook is just multi-leafing now. It's getting pretty crazy looking. What is that? That is a weed. It's too close to my plants. Here's a little close-up of the blackberries. Pepper plants near the chickens look good. So the watermelon start has doubled in size. Eggplants are getting much, much bigger. Again, they're getting attacked by flea beetles. Kill as many as I can. This is the first stages of the Armenian cucumbers. Starting to get their second true leaves. I've overplanted this pot. I'm going to have to pull at least 2 of these bean plants out. Checking on the Indian Madras honey melons. We've got 3 in here. I won't kill them off until see how tall they get. Minnesota midgets, I got 2 of those just came up. This is the orange flesh honeydew. Starting to get its second leaves. The honey rock melons. Looks like I got 3 of them. I'm gonna have to pull this one out soon. The Haogan melons. Second set of leaves. Looking good. The Prescott Ford Blanc melons are getting much bigger. Starting to fill out nicely. The Tendril Verde Tardif melons, I replanted them. Again, nothing breaking the soil on those. The Sharontaeus melons, looks like I've got 2, 3. I got 3 of them. This is the other asparagus green bean. Looks like I put 2 in there. I'll have to cull one of these off. But the banana melon is doing better. Starting to form a second leaf. Pulling the weeds out and add them to the top. The hearts of gold cantaloupes just starting to get their second leaves. These are my favorite, is the green flesh honeydew. And finally, we have 1 peeled Sapo melon. That's coming up. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.